I should have had a baby with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian.
Those words hit like a lightning bolt on a clear day, ripping through the usual Twitch chatter and dropping viewers straight into Ye's unfiltered mind. Imagine tuning in to watch gameplay or music streams, only to find the globe's most notorious icon lamenting his choice of wife in real time. His voice crackled across the speakers, equal parts regret and sarcasm, painting a vivid picture of what might have been: luxurious hotel legacies, red carpet soirees under the Hilton name, and a dynasty fueled by empire-grade real estate instead of tabloids. In under 10 seconds, he shattered every expectation of a typical celebrity live stream and dared us to question fame's true price. The shock wave spread instantly, lighting Reddit threads on fire and sending YouTube compilations into hyperdrive. What made this rant so magnetic wasn't just the jaw-dropping headline, but the raw context behind it. He didn't simply drop a zinger and log off. He spent minutes dissecting why he felt cheated by fate, by marriage, and by the shifting sands of celebrity culture. He circled back to Kim's early days, branding her Paris Hilton's assistant, then floated the fantasy of Hilton heirs inheriting genuine power. He laughed darkly. "Could you imagine my kids running Hilton hotels?" Before confessing that it stung to realize he traded symbolic potential for what he called Kardashian chaos. Reaction was immediate. Clips were clipped, gifs were born, and Twitch slapped him with a ban for harassment and bullying. Yet in banning him, the platform only fueled more curiosity. Viewers hunted for uncut streams, analyzed timestamps, and debated whether Ye's bitterness was performative or painfully sincere. This moment wasn't just a tantrum, it was a cultural lightning rod, drawing every eye to that happened-upon confession. But the seeds of his discontent stretch further back than a single Twitch explosion. Producer Scott Storch recently peeled back another layer in the saga, sharing a backstage secret from the early 2000s that reads like a fever dream. Storch recounted that Kim originally bunked in his Miami guest room whenever Paris Hilton came over. He spoke of late-night studio sessions and paparazzi ambushes, Paris flitting between the two men, high on early Hollywood buzz. Then, in a twist straight out of a soap opera, Scott said Kim mysteriously graduated from guest room to master suite, displacing Paris herself. He refused to spill the exact details, only muttering that something weird went down, and that the bed switch spoke volumes. Was it a harmless misunderstanding? A private dispute? Or the first move in a calculated climb for Kim, who looked on from the fringes and learned how power really worked? Whatever the truth, that bedroom swap set the stage for Kim's transformation from closet organizer to culture kingmaker, and left Paris reeling in someone else's shadow. Just when you think the story couldn't get any juicier, whispers swirl about a hidden video from Sean Diddy Combs' Indian Creek Island estate. Rumors that suggest Kim and Paris shared more than just celebrity secrets behind closed doors. Conspiracy forums buzz about a leaked tape, allegedly filmed in a private villa room, showing the two women unguarded and uncensored. No footage is ever leaked publicly, but that hasn't stopped sleuths from claiming snippets exist on hard drives locked away by Hollywood insiders. Chat rooms light up with talk of raided mansions, deleted YouTube clips, and VIP-only screenings where the true depth of their relationship could be on display. Are these merely internet ghost stories designed to feed clicks? Or does a damning tape linger in the shadows, ready to rewrite the narrative of early aughts fame? The mystery adds an irresistible layer of forbidden allure, hinting that the past may not stay buried, even if cameras thought they were off. Each revelation builds on the last, weaving a tapestry of ambition, regret, and secret alliances. Ye's Twitch outburst was not a standalone tantrum, but the latest flare-up in a decade-long saga of celebrity chess moves. From Paris's roller coaster reign as the 2000s girl, to Kim's sly ascent from assistant to global mogul, to the whispers of mansion vaults that could append it all, this is a story of crowns passed in dimly lit rooms. And as we dig deeper, one thing becomes clear: fame is not a single path, but a labyrinth where every door can lead to fortune or fallout. What other tapes, truths, or scandals lie waiting in the wings? And how will ye reconcile his live-streamed lament with the intricate backstage drama that set it all in motion? Stay tuned, because the real story is only just beginning, and the next reveal promises to be even more explosive. But that wasn't the whole story. Behind every quip about Hilton heirlooms and heir apparents lies a deeper obsession: control over truth itself. Ye spun a chilling subplot about multiple tapes, not just the Ray J footage, but mystical unreleased recordings that he insists could redefine the entire Kardashian narrative. He claimed that whispers of these secret tapes shadowed him through his marriage, fueling paranoia that someone somewhere held the ultimate leverage. In live streams, He's alternately begged fans to leave those tapes buried and threatened that if they ever surfaced, they'd expose Hollywood's rotten core. This battle over hidden footage isn't just tabloid fodder, it's a power play. Ye's lifelong distrust of media conglomerates and industry vultures colors every rant. He's described covert meetings with lawyers, frantic late-night calls to studio insiders, and offers, allegedly in the millions, to anyone who could safeguard or destroy potential leaks. Listeners hear the desperation in his voice, the fear that an unseen clip could obliterate his carefully curated comeback. Yet the very act of talking about these tapes only fans the flames of curiosity. Every mention sends conspiracy forums into overdrive. Every rumor thread surges with proof that a clandestine clip exists. Through it all, Ye frames himself as both the hunted and the savior of a story he can no longer ethically control. Is this a genuine crusade to protect privacy and family? Or has it become yet another stunt to drive engagement and sympathy? Either way, the specter of those phantom tapes looms large, an unseen judge determining whether you will be remembered as a tormented genius or a drama queen provocateur. Imagine swapping reality TV spats for boardroom brawls. That's the fantasy Ye presented when he lamented missing out on Hilton stock options and hotel blueprints. The Hilton family once epitomized classic American opulence, building a hospitality empire that towered over every red carpet. Paris herself inherited a slice of that brand aura. Poolside soirees at the Beverly Hills, gold-plated tanks at Coachella. But even she admitted the family's inner workings were shrouded behind trust funds and legal walls. Contrast that with the Kardashian juggernaut, a clan that turned uniforms and unpaid internships into billion-dollar licensing deals. Kim reshaped personal branding by leveraging social media virality, transforming her image into a global beauty empire. Yet despite her staggering net worth, the Kardashian franchise remains vulnerable, tethered to ever-changing trends, social media algorithms, and public sentiment. One viral scandal or cultural shift could see fortunes evaporate overnight. Ye's lament wasn't just about missing a hotel chain, it was about legacy. He eyes the Hiltons more than a century of brand equity and wonders if his own lineage will survive the fickle winds of fame. Would Paris's kids inherit rooms named after them at the Waldorf Astoria? Could North and Saint pass down beachfront estates to the next generation? Or will they, like so many star-spawn before them, vanish quietly into obscurity once the algorithm changes? That imagined calamity gnaws at Ye, driving him to compare calculated real estate holdings with volatile social media metrics. In his narrative, the hotel key symbolizes stability, permanence, an intergenerational anchor. The Kardashian key, but dialed on someone's cell phone, represents instant hype with no guarantee of endurance. This fantasy skirmish between bricks and mortar and bandwidth underscores Ye's core unrest. He built an empire on sound and spectacle, but he wonders if it will outlast a single rival hotel tower. Just when you think Ye's saga couldn't get any more layered, there's the spiritual drama, a dimension he insists is the linchpin of everything. Recall the Dr. Dre studio incident. Ye barged into a session, requested a quick photo op, then stormed back in moments later, flustered by his own outfit choice. Reports say he muttered something about devil music before labeling Dre the devil and bolting from the room. To outsiders, it looked like eccentric diva behavior. For Ye, it was a sign of a cosmic battle unfolding. He's openly described a holy war raging inside him, one side drawn to the intoxicating siren song of fame, flash and flesh, the other yearning for spiritual purity, purpose and peace. His recent interviews echo gospel undertones. He talks of prophetic visions, angels intervening in his business deals, and dark forces lurking behind glamorous facades. Music industry colleagues whisper about his Jesus Walk doctrine, where he preaches against self-idolatry even as he headlines stadium tours. This spiritual unraveling infuses every feud. His attacks on Kim, Paris, or Dre aren't mere personal slights, they're acts in a larger moral drama. When he bansish ES hidden tapes, it's a crusade against sin. When he fantasizes about Hilton dynasties, it's a test of divine appointment. And when he lambasts Kardashians, it's a fight against what he sees as inauthentic idols. Listeners grapple with the tension. Is he a prophet exposing rotten idols? Or is he a man unmoored, taking every slight as a sign of spiritual warfare? The ambiguity keeps audiences hooked, one moment seeking clarity, the next bracing for a new revelation or meltdown. So here we stand, at the intersection of regret, revelation, and righteous revolt. Ye's public unraveling is more than a celebrity meltdown, it's a case study in the fever dreams fame can induce. He's haunted by phantom tapes he can't unhear, empire fantasies he can't build, and spiritual enemies he can't name. His Twitch confessions, Scott Storch's bedroom bombshells, Diddy's rumored vault, and Dre's studio curse all merge into a single sprawling canvas of obsession. Ultimately, this saga asks the question: does the pursuit of greatness require sacrificing sanity, friendships, and even one's own narrative? Ye's latest livestream wasn't just about a misplaced baby plan. It was a cry from a man wrestling with the cost of his choices. The world may never know the full story behind those tapes or the exact nature of that guest room swap, but we all feel the aftershocks. What's next for Ye? Will he finally reveal the hidden footage that keeps him up at night? Can he build an empire as enduring as the Hiltons, or will his legacy ripple out as fleetingly as a viral clip? And in chasing divine purpose, will he find the peace that eludes him in fame's merciless glare? Sound off in the comments, because the real verdict of this tale still lies in the court of public opinion.